Good. Here's the thing. When you have a doubt, okay, you know what doubt means, right? Sometimes you think that, oh, maybe it's not real, okay, kind of thing. Whenever you have a doubt, I mean, it's a normal feeling. Sometimes I have a doubt. But the way that we can know for sure, one of the things that we can know is the experience of prayer life. When you pray specifically and God answers that prayer, we know for sure that God is watching over us. When we pray, you gotta pray very specifically. That's the one that can help us to feel the presence of God. Let's say if you are praying to God, God, you know, I want to do better on math or English, for example.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
What's the worst subject that you have in school?
Science.
Science, okay. Let's say you got 75 on science.
I got 77 before.
Okay, 77 on science. So you say, you know what, God, I want to do better on science. If you just pray like that, then it's hard to tell, you know, how God is going to answer your prayer. So you got to be very specific. So you say, you know what, God, I got 77 this time. Please help me to get better than 90 next time. So that's a little bit more specific, right?
I remember that you said, like, you prayed in a math grade. Like, if you're bad at math and you got a 75 or 76 or 77, doesn't matter. But if you got a low grade and you pray to God, please get a new grade, but it's lower, you might think that He's not real.
Right.
So then you doubt.
So you got to be very, very specific.
Yeah.
And then when God answers, you know what, I want to be over 90. When God, you know, next test, you get over 90, then you know for sure that God somehow works in a mysterious way to make it true, right? So when you are sick, instead of just, God, help me to get better, 그거보다는, you know, how sick are you? Let's say, you know, you broke your toe or something, you know, your bone has to be healed. You can pray, God, I have a soccer game tomorrow. I have a soccer game coming in a couple of weeks, and my toe is broke. I cannot play. So God, please, I only have 2 more weeks for it to get healed. Then God, please help me to get it healed so that I can play in a soccer game, and it will not hurt my feet. 그런 식으로 you gotta be very, very specific. You know, Paul, you have to understand. A lot of people think they have faith, but they make their God very small. Because we're not praying with the faith.
Like Solomon and David, they're really wise, but they failed.
Right. You know, David defeated Goliath, right?
Yeah, but
that was unbelievable. That nobody in the whole entire Israel think that they can do that. But David did. David wasn't very strong, but even though he was young, because he had a faith, he was able to defeat Goliath. Many, many people and many, many stories in the Bible, right?
Yeah, but then, after, like, when David grew up, he killed Bathsheba's husband. That's really bad.
That's right.
Like in the 10 Commandments, you're not supposed to kill.
Right.
But he did. That's how Solomon failed and David failed and Solomon's son failed and going along.
Right. Yeah.
It all started when Eve and Adam started to make sin, then everyone started to get sinned and all those stuff.
Very good. Yeah, now you got me confused about where I was.